and welcome to HHCTV News. My name is Connor Hutchinson. Today's stories are Book and Word of the Week, what films are out in the cinema, Teacher of the Week, and what is happening around Blackpool. Start off with Book and Word of the Week, so let's head over to the library.
Hello, it's me, Jessie, for another Book of the Week, and here with me is a teacher known as Mr. Cookson. So you've read this book called Hogfather. What age would you rate this book?
I would say 12 or 13 and upwards.
And why did you pick to read this book by the cover and that? Why?
Okay, this book was written by Terry Pratchett. I've read a number of Terry Pratchett books, probably somewhere in the region of 20. They're quite fun. There's some funny bits, some exciting bits. They're a really good collection of fantasy novels. This book, The Hogfather, is based on our idea of Christmas. There's a kind of parallel version of Santa who's in the book. There's a character of Death who's in the book as well. Death, the figure with the sickle and the hood and everything, you know, the Grim Reaper. He's a character in the book. He's quite a fun character, which you wouldn't obviously think he would be. But it's a good, fun book. It's entertaining.
And out of 10, what would you rate this book?
I would give it a solid 8.
Why have you rated it an 8?
Because it's entertaining, it's fun. It's a book it's quite an easy read, but it isn't as good as some of his other work.
Okay, thank you for letting me read your book and letting me interview you. And now for the word of the week. Let me just, And the word of the week is pugnacious, which means to incline to fight or be aggressive. If you want more, come to the library and see you next week. Bye.
There's a place called Eliminasia, which is now open at the Winter Gardens and the 10K run, which is on the 11th of May.
Viewing Mr. Fuchs, who is our Teacher of the Week. Here today to report of Teacher of the Week. For people who do not know you, who are you?
I'm Mr. Folks.
What subject do you teach?
I teach geography and humanities.
How long have you been teaching at this school?
I came to this school in 1985, so that's 29 years I've been here.
What was your inspiration for teaching?
It was my geography teacher when I was at school, a man called Mr. England, who made geography really interesting.
What do you love most about the subject that you teach?
I love it best when you're teaching something that's quite difficult and suddenly you can see that somebody's got it, that they've understood what you're trying to get across to them.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Fuchs, for allowing us to interview you. Next, we have Jess and Megan with what is coming out this weekend in the cinemas.
Hello and welcome to Film Choices with
Jessie
and Megan.
There are many cinemas around the Fylde, like View in Cleveland's and the Odeon in the Blackpool Town Centre.
At the moment, there are many good new films to watch, such as Rio 2 and Noah, starring Emma Watson.
But the most recommended film is called The Amazing Spider-Man 2, starring Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Another one you should watch is X-Men, Day of the Future Past, starring Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
The newest release to all cinemas are Tarzan and Pompeii, which Pompeii was out on the 30th of April and available in 3D and 2D.
The prices for the View Odeon are
20% off your price depending on what film you're watching, whether it's in 3D or 2D.
Prices for the Odeon is...
If you bring your ID card in, you'll get a discount off an amount.
Thank you for listening to Film Choices.
And have a good day. Bye.
Watching HHCTV News. Have a great longer weekend. Goodbye.